everybody. Thank you for being here for our fall jazz concert here in 2025. Yeah, it's like the year that does. It's hard to kind of put it in context. The other day, somebody showed me a piece of music, and on the date it said 2005. Does anybody look at that and first think, oh yeah, 10 years ago? And then you go, oh no, 20 years ago. Time just keeps marching on. We're so glad that you're here to celebrate this time with these students that are performing here tonight, here in Perception, and then in Vision, and our combo, and our jazz band. We have the wonderfully talented guest artist, Becky Mallory, that's joining us here. She's been working with the students the last couple of days, and it's just such a great time to share in making music together, sharing in music together, and we just keep doing all of that. We have, in Perception, two pieces to perform for you, and I have to introduce them both right now because we've worked out so that they move right from one seamlessly into the next one. And so the first one is entitled Summertime. It's an old jazz standard written by the Gershwin brothers, but done by many, many, many jazz artists. And then we're going to follow that up with a tune that was not written as with a jazz standard in mind. Either was Summertime, actually, but it's called Happy Together. And if you start into it, you go like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. It's from the 1960s, and maybe I'll ask at the end if anybody remembers the name of the artist that originally recorded Happy Together in the 1960s. And well, maybe bonus points for you or something. There'll be a prize for you somewhere down the road. We hope you enjoy the evening, and this is Perception.
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up.
yearbook photo, okay? And I will, oh yeah, that's right. So we got to tighten up a little. We got to come in closer. You need to be in this photo, so unhook and come up forward. Come forward. Come forward. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're camera shy. Yeah. Get ready to close the ray on. Yeah, right in. Kate's come in. Caitlin, get in. Yep, you guys get in. Scooch in. Yep, scooch. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. I'm taking a couple. Okay, so take one more hand for them. So for every one of these students that were singing in this group, that's the first time that they've been in a vocal jazz ensemble, in a small ensemble, and performing. We had solos by Caitlin Robinson and Rihanna White and Aiden Mello. Let's hear it for them as well. I'm so excited we're off to a great start. We have so many big things planned for these students as they continue to grow. Thank you very much. Get off the stage. So, and on to our next group. So we'll be back with you in just a few seconds. Talk amongst yourselves. This next group up is Vision, and they're going to do 3 selections for you. The first is Sonny Rollins, who's a legendary jazz saxophonist, and this song is called Tenor Madness. That's going to feature some improvisation by our instrumental soloist this year in this group is Ethan Toner on trumpet, and Brooke First and Jacob Graves will be doing some improv on that. And then we're going to go into our next tune is Spooky. And, oh, by the way, does anybody know the original artist of Happy Together?
The Turtles.
Oh, great! Good job. 1,000 points to you. It means nothing but great. Okay, so that's so cool. So it means you're old. Okay, so then I must not be old because I didn't know it was the Turtles. So when I first I'm still. So Spooky is the next song after that, and so we'll check in with you afterwards to see if you can tell me who the original artist of Spooky was. But this is a little kind of jazzified arrangement of Spooky, and then we're going to finish up with a tune called Cold Duck that was written by a saxophone player as well, but the great jazz vocalist Al Jarreau, who passed away a couple years ago, wrote lyrics to that tune, Cold Duck. And so we got these 3 tunes, and we'll be again joined a little bit by Becky and Mallory on flute on these tunes as well, and then we'll be right into our combo jazz band. So this is Vision.
That was the thing, they made it swing.
Know just what you're thinking. burning it down, burning so hot to melt the snow on the ground. There's nothing hold the ground. Yeah, he got the cold down. Let it look up, let it look down. Beautiful fun from a hole in the horn. Burning it up, burning it, burning so hot to melt the snow on the ground. Nothing cold down. Whoa, whoa, and he got the cold down. Beautiful fun from a hole in a horn. Burning it up, burning it down. Burning so hot to melt the snow on the ground. And it got the cold down. And it got the cold down. And it looked up.
And squeeze in, set your microphones off and set them on the stage in order. And then squeeze in for a photo. Your book photo. Great. And then back up. Have a wide angle lens, but it's not that high. And then Abby, come on in. Yep. And there we go. And say cheese. Gotcha.
Can you like harmonize on the cheese?
Great. One more hand for Vision. Jazz combo on stage, and we'll be with you in just a few seconds.
Okay. You feel this? Yeah, whatever.
All right, let's have a big hand for our combo over here. They are learning the craft, the skill of improvisation on an instrument. If you are somebody that has ever had to give an impromptu speech, somebody just said, hey, why don't you say a few words to a crowd? And you're like, okay. Imagine doing that now, not with your voice, with words that you've developed a whole vocabulary with, but with an instrument that you're trying to do the same thing. And that's what these students are doing. They're off to a great start. And so we're going to do two selections for you. The first one is an Oscar Pettiford tune. It's called Blues in the Closet. And then we're going to follow it up with a legendary jazz tune by great jazz pianist Herbie Hancock called Cantaloupe Island. And again, so these folks are just tremendous people to work with, and they all are just, it's such a pleasure and a privilege to work with your children, your grandchildren, and just see them grow in what we're doing. So this is the combo. Here we go. And let's hear it for them. Here we go. just thought it'd be a good idea to check on what we were doing. So, now we got a plan. We got a plan. Here we go. trying to get just a whisker less Susical stuff. But here we're good. 1, 2, and 7, 12 times 2. Good. Here we go. Thank you. One more hand for the combo. Just said it. No, oh, by the way, I didn't ask you, who's the original artist that recorded Spooky? Anybody know? Dusty Springfield. Yeah, not a name that most people are like. Did anybody get it? Who got it? You got it? Dusty Springfield. Yeah. So I will say the first time I did that arrangement with a group, I don't think I realized that, and somebody from the audience was like, that was. So in case you hadn't noticed in the background, this isn't some extra special background we did for the jazz concert, but it is for next week's musical. So here's a free plug for the fall musical, which is Susical the Musical. And so it's next week on Thursday night, Friday afternoon, evening, and Saturday afternoon, evening. And we've got there's almost 50 students on stage. There's behind the scenes another group of students. We probably all in total have maybe like 80 students that have been involved with this production. And so next week that all goes up. So we encourage you to show up. It is general admission, so if you're planning on coming and seeing it, get in line so we make sure you get a seat. Can you folks? I say that. Mrs. Neal, can you turn on number 12?
Good evening. I just wanted to take a second before the jazz band comes to thank everyone for their hospitality. The students have been amazing. I've only had a little bit of time with them, but it's been an absolute treat to be here in Nokomis. I've been very well aware of the legendary, awesome music program we've had for years, and I've had the privilege of and the honor of having my bands on the stage, thanks to you hosting so many awesome festivals here. It is not normal for me to be as a player on a stage. I'm always the one cheering the kids on and getting them to play. I was telling the students earlier or something earlier, I can't remember, that when I was in high school, I was a flute player and I was never allowed in jazz band until I begged my way in as a senior in high school. We had a really strong jazz program, so I missed the foundation of learning and the comfort of learning in a school program. So that's really, I think, and I had a miserable experience because I was thrown on stage trying to solo by a guest artist like within months of me just trying to learn jazz, and it was awful. I was a nervous wreck, and that actually shaped the type of teacher I wanted to be. And I always wanted to be a safe place for my students to learn and explore and improvise. I just never did it myself, and I love playing. I wrote in my bio that I'm a lifelong learner. I am. They keep asking me to play in big bands, and it's great, but I always let somebody else do the soloing, until recently. But I think that's a great example to set for students because we all are lifelong learners, and it's never too late to do new things. I've always been the one cheering the kids on. So I recognize quality educators and amazing communities and amazing students, and you have all of that here. So I told the students to always cherish it. It's a lifelong thing. You always love music, and it's something you can do your whole life. So thank you for supporting it, thank you for having me, and thank you for being awesome students.
Just so you can all know, and also so they can all know. We've gone through a lot of different opportunities. People have a chance to solo, and I've always been one that I'm not going to force a kid to solo. I am forcing Mrs. Mallory to solo. But tried a lot of different combinations. So the ones that we've been deciding on are very much just decided this morning for who's going to do what on each song. So I'll make sure that I take a moment and introduce them so you all know, and that so they actually know when they're soloing as well. First song, Don't Get Around Much Anymore, a classic Duke Ellington chart. We're going to hear from the whole band, but solo-wise we'll hear from Bedlam Lane, Words, Not Leaders, as you'll hear a lot, and then Ethan, who you've heard for quite a bit already tonight, you'll hear from him a few more times for us on trumpet, and then this is Mallory, who's going to get an opportunity to solo before we finish this up. This is Don't Get Around Much Anymore. hockey team to be playing for the regional championship. We're also very excited that they got postponed to tomorrow, so maybe they can join us. So, that's all. The next two we're going to play is a bunch different, and it's got a whole different set of skills to work on. So Little Darlin is another really classic big band doing for a top pasty band. This is the type of song that's a lot more just about color and utilizing space and really making the most out of a lot of notes, but really making some interesting sounds. It's very much like a full ensemble, and there are a couple of small solos. Ethan's going to be playing a really neat sounding solo on the trumpet with a harmonium, which would be really cool. And then we'll also hear from Alyssa Whitten on the alto sax. We just heard Mark playing the clarinet here a little while ago as well. There's a really cool one, a little bit. And Maeve, I guess, it's not really a solo yet, but she featured pretty prominently in these first four matches. So this is Little Darlin. I'll echo all the things that Mr. Neal said, I'll just say over and over. It is really a pleasure to get to work with these students. Many of these kids, almost all of them, I've known for quite a long time. I had them in middle school. Some of you I've had since you were in 4th grade in some way, shape, or form all the way through. So it's really, it's a big point of pride for me to get to work with these students. And one of the things that I adore the most about them, and all the folks we saw in the vocal groups and in the combo as well, is that this is really, for almost all of them, not just the thing that they do. They do so much and so well. Talk about May playing on the field hockey team. We have a lot of athletes in here. We got a lot of people that are involved in drama, all the different clubs that they have going on in the school. Everybody in here is really busy. And this is just another thing that they take part of, and it's not the only thing. But it's really, it shows to me that they really care quite a bit, especially when you have to get here at 7 o'clock in the morning, plus to be able to do this group. And it means a lot to me to have these opportunities to work with them. And it's, for me personally, Mrs. Mallory was my mentor teacher when I student taught 10 years ago. It seems like it's so long. I have to age myself or to make her feel any older at all. But it's really a great experience for me to get to have her come and work with these kids and kind of validating in a way that know that I think that we're doing something right here in Nokomis. I think that's been true all along. And again, just a lot of positive things to say. The last song we're going to play tonight is just a really fun one. We're going to hear from a lot of people. This is why I had to make the list so I could recite everybody that's going to say it. Make sure you pay attention to your order. We're going to hear from a lot of folks. This tune is called Vehicle, and we're going to hear from Lane Irish on the trombone and Riley Ragenford on the Barry side. Okay. Ethan again for like the 9th solo of the night. Ethan's involved in, I think, 3 of the groups we have this evening. Some of you are involved in more than one. Alyssa is going to take a solo here on the alto. Peyton Fitz on the trumpet is going to play a little solo for us. We'll hear from Brooke first again in the front. And of course, we'll let Mrs. Mallory have another moment in the song as well. So again, thank you for all of your support. It's really not much can be done without having y'all on board with the things that we do. So we appreciate it, and we're going to close out with something sportsman.
Here we go. 1, 2.
Thank you.
the jazz band, and then one photo with all of the students that are still remaining from all the groups and Mrs. Mallory at the end. But quickly, jazz band, if you can take these stands and put them behind you. All right, so jazz band, ribbon section covered.